recording, so don't say anything stupid.
Okay.
Okay. This is like just like what we did Friday, but I'm starting you at different spots. So Friday I gave you the equation every time, and then you fill out the rest. But I don't have to give you the equation. I can start pretty much anywhere and make you like work your way around to fill it in. So if I'm doing number one, I gotta go. I gotta find them all. I can do. Does anybody have any ideas like how I can start? Because I could do it in like a lot of different orders. To find what? Find the solution. So if I set these factors equal to 0, then it's really just like the opposite of what's in there, right? So I can get my solutions from the factors. So I have the solutions right now, and I don't even know like the original equation. Anybody else give me another step? Or anything else I can find? I can do the vertex. We're just going to make Maddie do everything.
4 minus 2 divided by 2.
So I add up the two solutions, and I divide that by 2. Make sure if you're doing it in your calculator, you put it in parentheses. Or just don't use your calculator. So what's 4 plus negative 2? 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So that's the x value of your vertex. So I actually can plug it in here.
Okay.
I could do either one, but let's find the original equation. Who can tell me how to go from factors to the original equation?
1 minus 4.
What are you doing? So you're doing like distributive? So I would say like I would suggest boxes, but if you do distributive, that's totally fine. But what you want to do is multiply those two things together. So x minus 4, x plus 2. And I know some of you do distributive or FOIL. Totally fine. I'm just going to go through like the box way. So I'm taking my two factors and put it like on each side of the box. Then I'm going to multiply it in. So x times x is x squared. This will be negative 4x. X times 2 is 2x. And then negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. And then remember these, like the corners, you can usually combine. How many x's do I really have here? What kind of 2?
X.
The negative kinds? Negative 2x. And that's your original, so that's like equal to y. I'd like it to. Because that's how you find y down here. So when I want to know y is, I'm going to look around. Like, well, where's y? Well, okay, y is right there. So now to find this y value, I plug 1 into the equation. So it's like 1 squared minus 2 times 1 minus 8.
Yeah.
So 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Negative 1 minus 8 is negative 9. So I actually have 3 points that go on my graph now.
Can you like look and keep that up though?
Keep one up. By awesome teaching, I will. I will continue it.
Why am I blind?
I don't. I'll answer that for you.
That was what's it called? A rhetorical question,
Trust the memo.
right?
So 1 comma negative 9 is, I don't know, somewhere down there. And I've got 2 more points. What are my other 2 points that go on here?
4, 0, and negative 2, 2.
All over. So 4, 0, because that's one of my solutions. And then negative 2, 0, because that's my other solution. And I can draw my beautiful parabola through those points. So we did do this, but it was Friday. You know, we had a weekend. I wasn't here yesterday. It's kind of a little twist. But hopefully this feels like a little bit familiar. Kind of go back to some. Questions I can answer on this first one here?
Wait. Keep it up for like 5 seconds.
Second one. So I started you in a different spot. So we got to kind of figure out how to work our way around when you know something different. But you can use the one we just did to help you. I would probably start by going from solutions to factors. So if my solution was positive 6, what was the factor? Like x minus 6, right? X minus 6. Then if my solution was positive 4, my factor must have been x minus 4. Right? And then to go from factors to equation, what am I going to do? I can multiply it, so like I would suggest the box, but if you have a different way that works, do that. So now x times x is x squared. This is negative 6x. This one is negative 4x. And then negative 6 times negative 4 is a positive 24. And then remember, these two corners are usually going to combine. So I actually have negative 10x. Put that equal to y. Stop me if you're not seeing what's going on. I got a question. Alright. Alright, find the vertex. You take your two solutions. I don't even need to do this. So this is 4, 0, and 6, 0. And could I go to my calculator and average those two together? Sure. But like, what's right in the middle of 4 and 6? 5. So I don't necessarily need to do the average. I can. It's not wrong. But I can just save a little time. And then when you go to plug in, you can plug into either one of these two that you want. So you can plug into that top one. Some people get screwed up with the squared and the negative. You could plug into this bottom one too. So I could go like 5 minus 6 times 5 minus 4. Which would be like negative 1 times 1. And that might be an easier way, or plug it into your calculator works for you. Do that. But I'm going to get that the y value is negative 1 there. And then apply that point. So 5 over, so right in between, and then negative 1 is just down a little bit. I don't care if it's like perfect. Try and draw your problem.
The bottom of my foot itches. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it.
You know, we should just tell everyone because we all care. That's a joke. Don't do that.
Do you want us to label all the points?
With the coordinates? Yeah.
Okay.
Question on the first two here? Let me start you on 3, but then I'm going to probably just let you go. But I gave you like different stuff to start, so. So the vertex I just gave you. You just write that. And I didn't give you this, but I did give you this. What are the solutions? Yeah, it's just the two x-intercepts. Your solutions are x equals 3 and x equals negative 3. And then I'm going to let you guys go from there.
Thank you.
This is what?
My favorite.
I don't know if you're being serious.
I am.
You like this? I like this too. It's like satisfying to connect them all.
Yes.
Questions for me? Where'd you do this? When I get to here, I'm stuck. What do I do about this one? Okay. Go on, get to work. Take a photo at the end. Or no, sorry, no photo. You're submitting it physically. I forgot this is the time. When you're done, it goes to the podium.